What's up, y'all? Check it out.
You guys probably won't even remember me, but if you do, kudos to you.
So, you know, some of you guys have been watching me long enough. You guys know freaking Carlos, aka Badkarma103, aka Bad Karma, whatever you want to call him. So, you know, if you guys don't remember, so, you know, he's been in Vegas all this time, and I visited him a few times, and now I live in Vegas. And when I moved here, I used to see him pretty regularly because he lived not too far, but now the dude has moved away.
No, I live far, far, far. Probably like a 40-minute drive from where I used to live, visiting this guy now.
What is it? Okay, come here.
Special guest appearance.
Say hi first, say hi. Okay, here. Kiddo, what time is it? It's about almost 11 o'clock or so. My kiddo's still here, so there you go. Okay? Okay, close the door. Go downstairs, okay?
Do you know the Cosmos doing?
Yeah. So that's something you guys haven't seen. See the things that happen when bad karma is around. So anyway, long story short, the dude moved far away, and now he's like a 45 or so minute drive. How long was the actual drive?
Yeah, like about 45 minutes from my place to get here.
Yeah.
About 45.
So this is my first time seeing him, right? Since you moved?
Months, yeah. It's been quite a bit of months. I would probably say 5 months?
Wow.
5 or 6 months at most.
I live in Vegas.
And we live in Vegas.
It's been that long since we've seen each other.
Yeah.
You know? So, well, then again, you know what? It's not just the distance. Even if you live close, lives are busy. You know, when you're an adult, you know, especially you're a parent, you're married with kids, and you're going to find out one of these days. Right? You'll find out one of these days.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm halfway there, though.
You're not looking forward because you know it's going to change the way you collect.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at stuff you guys can't see. So we got stuff lying around, and as always, I got toys all over the place that you guys can't see. But, dude, it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Because I haven't seen you in forever. How's it feel being in the SMU Toys office?
Oh, man, it feels like a trip. It feels like I'm honestly seeing everything for the first time again.
And because you actually watch my videos, right?
Yeah.
So you actually see, and now you're, it's like, for me, I mean, not that I'm anything special, but it's like, I imagine it's kind of like, yeah, when you're used to seeing like a TV set and then you're actually at a taping and you see it, and it's different because, you know, what you see on camera is just a section of it, and then like to see it in 3D, it's like, oh, there's that,
I'm all too familiar with the posters back here, but it's a trip that I can go back and touch them. It's like, did I just really do that?
Which is weird at the same time. I feel bad how many times I've said this because I mentioned it months ago. I was like, oh, I want to change this up. And like everything on the walls, I want to change up. And I still haven't done it. You know, dad life. And
it's a timely process. It's a timely process. I recently moved in to my home like probably 6 months ago at very most. And just now, barely like a couple of days, just started fixing up my room. So it's a timely thing. You know, life comes into factor. Work, family, kids. It all comes down to it.
And it's coming along though, right?
It's coming along.
He's
slow by
showing
slow.
me pictures on Facebook and on his phone. And it's like, dude, he gets to put together his collector's room. I don't have that luxury. I mean, yeah, I have this office, but it serves. I call it an office for a reason. Someday, I'd love to have a spare room where I can actually, set up a man cave, as they call it. Just display stuff. I don't have that. Honestly, I don't have that luxury yet, but that's cool that you're gonna get to do that.
Thank you.
You know,
it feels good. It feels really good, especially because a lot of my things have been boxed up for years. And now that I'm opening them, it's almost like I forgot I even had things like this. Like some of the stuff we're about to show you guys, it's been tucked away for a good long time.
So we're not here just to talk to you. Carlos has some stuff to show off. He's got so from 3 different things: some Walking Dead, some Star Wars, and some Marvel Universe. And I say Marvel Universe specifically for the 4-inch Marvel Universe line. If any of you guys are fans of either of those, these are some cool pieces. But while we were just talking about the setting up your collection room, Is it also a shared with Jackie? His
it's shared with my girlfriend. It's more of an office space room with a bit of my collection. So
we get going to be some of her stuff? Doesn't she?
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of her stuff mixed in with mine. But since I'm more of the action figure collector and she's more of a statue collector, it's going to be like certain spacings for different things.
Wait, so she... All right. Just so you know, none of this is rehearsed. We're literally, Carlos isn't used to being in front of camera like this. And, for me, as much as I've done this with you guys, for me, it's still a little weird sitting here talking to camera. Wow, and I mentioned this to Carlos before we did this. It's going to be weird because you're seeing the screen and you're looking at yourself. Yeah. You have to try to look at the camera and not the screen. Anyway, I was going to say, because I was like, wait... Jackie's into, like, statues and stuff?
Yeah, she's the statue.
I always thought she was just a pop person. Like, I mean, I knew she was a geek, but I didn't really know she collected, like, statues and stuff.
Yeah, she's a statue girl.
How freaking cool is that? That's that stuff I keep wanting, and I think I've said this before, I keep wanting to cut down on action figures so I can collect more statues. Because to me, personally, statues... are what you display.
Yeah.
To me, action figures aren't display pieces. I mean, some of them might look good displayed, but for me, the statues are well, like, I mean, I don't know, you guys can see it in the background. And this isn't even a high quality statue. This was just this is a plastic thing. But this is the kind of thing for me that actually looks good on display, not like an action figure with all those. I know it sounds weird because I love the articulation, but for me, the articulation is unsightly as a display piece. So anyway, dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
Does she have like expensive ones?
The last couple of ones that we did pick up were from the DC Collectibles, the Before Watchmen series. Oh. We got to complete all 5 pieces. I believe it was 5 pieces. I think they had the Rorschach, the Silk Spectre, the Ozymandias, Dr. Manhattan, and Comedian. So, I mean, I think I might have a little picture to show you guys, just like a little sample of it. They're really cool pieces, and the cool thing about those is I can show them off with my friends because my friends are into the stuff. Oh, but with her, cool. It's a little different because a lot of her friends or coworkers don't understand. But... maybe you guys can see some of that. So that's what she's into. She's into those kind of pieces. Is Silk Spectre? No, actually. This one right there.
Nice. So that is cool. Look at that.
So yeah, that's my girlfriend's collection. She's into the statues, cool. And they're not too pricey. I think at very most we paid $150 for like the Rorschach, and everyone else was like below $100. So. We came up on them. They're a lot older pieces, so they're not current.
Damn. I would love... how many... Okay, so... I think all my statues, except for one, and I only got it... And you guys know. I mean, you guys know I love Harley. Especially Margot Robbie, Suicide Squad Harley. You guys have seen. I got the life-size standee. I got a poster. I got calendar. I got... countless shirts. I got all her action figures. I got the SH figure art sitting right there again. Thanks to the bro Steven. Monkey King 702. So, and then she's had a few statues by a few different companies. But I only have one only because there was that Amazon it was an Amazon exclusive. I think the with the movie, and it was the exclusive version with the statue. Other than that, all my statues are technically... I guess they're technically not even statues. They're like PVC figures. Like the Kotobukiya type stuff.
Those are the ones I was into before trying to get into the actual polystone ones.
Yeah. But I like them. I mean, they're not like... It's not like they're cheap. They're still... Especially that Kotobukiya stuff.
Yeah.
You get like a 7-inch, PVC figure, and those things are $50 to $80, you know? But they look amazing.
They look really good.
And if you guys remember, I think I reviewed her, the Kotobukiya, it was the Wonder Woman movie statue, and it was a 12-inch one. how much? I don't remember how much I paid, but I ended up returning it. Yeah.
Dang.
So technically, the only thing I have that is really like a statue, like it's not even a high end one, is that Harley. Or that, but I want to. It's one of those things where if I could cut down on action figures, which come on now, if you guys know me, that's not gonna happen. Getting married and having a kid didn't stop me from collecting toys, right?
Ain't nothing stopping them.
So anyway, all right, let's jump into some of these goodies that you have to show off. We're gonna start with
this is for all you old school Marvel Universe collectors that have followed SMU Toys for some time, maybe even followed me when I was uploading on channels back when Marvel Universe was at its highlight. This was a very nice piece, and this is one of the pieces I haven't seen till maybe, honestly, today. That I just unpacked it and I was like, you know what? This needs to have its little moment in the spotlight back again. Sealed. You probably guys see that Frost Giant running up for a good pretty penny. I don't know how many of you guys army build this guy, but seeing one of them in package again is a trip for me, especially.
So what's this worth? About $100?
I'm probably given $100. The Frost Giant bounces loose around that price. I mean, in package.
But you got him back when he was at retail.
When he was at retail, I paid $20 for this, guys.
And that's actually...
And that's...
was that on clearance?
I think it was marked down.
Oh, okay.
Because they retailed, if my memory serves me correct, they retailed about $25.
You mean... What year was this? What year is this shit?
I don't even know.
Oh, where's the damn year?
Probably this back.
Dude, in 2010, that's less than 10 years ago. You got this much action figure for $25. Now you get one Marvel Legend. Dude, you got a big ass, dude. Plus, Loki for $25.
And the little comic book.
I honestly, it's weird when you said that, because I thought this would at least have been $40.
Yeah, no.
But no, it's $25.
$25, yeah. Maybe I might have caught on like the price tag when it was already marked down.
Okay.
But it was $25. But I definitely did pick it up for $20. Damn. Marked down from what the price tag was originally on it. So that's a trip.
Not as much as a trip as... We'll save these for last.
Oh, well, okay, we'll save those for last.
But this was...
This was actually a local pickup. I don't know if you guys follow your offer up, but from time to time, you guys will score. A lot of people like to mistitle things on there, just like eBay. But always keep an eye out. You store hunters that like to go out and hunt at stores. I'm not normally as much of an active hunter as I was before, so I like to do my things through internet or Amazon or eBay. But for you Walking Dead fans, if you guys are familiar with these guys, Skybound exclusives, Negan, the regular release, and the black and white blood splatter, pick them up for $5 a piece. The packaging is nice and crispy, no real damage to them, maybe like the minor shelf wear, I guess.
And this dude goes for how much?
This guy alone right now, he's bouncing from like $60 to $70.
And you got him for $5 freaking.
And I got him for $5 freaking a piece.
Holy
this
crap.
One's not so much. The blood splatter one, he's going for like maybe 30 to 40. But for $10, guys, for both, $5 a piece.
Holy crap.
I think that's a really nice come up on my end.
And that's a cool figure.
And they're really cool for you guys who collect
Walking
them.
Dead fans,
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
So I was very fortunate for those, and
really fortunate.
Not as fortunate for these next two pieces.
Okay, Star Wars fans. And, okay, no, I don't want to alienate anybody. I was gonna say for you real Star Wars fans who collect 3.75 inch, not the 6-inch Black Series stuff. But yeah,
this 2-pack. I'm not familiar with the characters. I'm mostly original trilogy and the prequels collectors. But expanded universe, I believe it's going. They call it Legends now. But this 2-pack, pretty pricey, going on eBay for like a pretty penny.
Tell him how much. How much does it go for?
Oh my goodness, this guy's probably like what, like 150 alone.
Holy
She's
crap.
going for like 60 a piece.
Holy
Loose,
crap.
and this is loose,
Loose.
guys. Loose. And for you guys who are avid collectors for Star Wars 3 3/4 inch, you guys could correct this in the comments section, but for our quick little 5-minute research, from what we found.
Wait, hold up.
There,
Screw you can't argue with us in the comments. I don't approve this my channel. You might be open to people. No, you can't argue. This is my channel. I will. No, I'm playing. Say whatever you want. I'll just delete. No, just kidding.
I got this pack locally for $30. $30. And you guys can check out the back. I don't really know how good it'll show, but
yeah, I mean it's the front-facing camera.
It's the front-facing camera, but
and you know what else? Check out them titties.
Oh, dude,
those are nice little pink titties right there.
For this next 2-pack,
we should cut that part out, but I can't cut that out because I don't edit videos anymore. But.
You guys would probably flip for this one.
Woo!
This one was a shocker for me. Even talking about it right now, I'm probably stuttering just because of the fact that I never thought I'd own one of these, let alone hold one of these in package. And guys, the price I paid for this was $40.
Wait, are you saying when you found it, it was a shocker? Or you're saying
when
you recently discovered it
when I
in your
found
storage?
it and when I found it in my storage, it was like a double whammy.
So when you found this for $40, it was already like...
It was like
a rare...
it was already a rare piece, and it was going for like $300 in package when I found it, because this wasn't a very recent.
So who's the dummy that got suckered?
I don't know. I don't know. He went by.
No offense, if you happen to see this, Mister, where did you?
This was an offer up pickup also.
Man.
Both of these, along with the Negans.
Yeah.
These were offer up pickups. So
I mean, I guess there's some people who they just want to get rid of stuff. I mean, I've been there personally. I've sold stuff for a lot less just because I want to get rid of it. But damn, look at this, $40. And
yeah.
You said what? This goes for
at the time when I found it, this was going for $300. Now each one loose is hitting around the $300 mark. And
can you guys wrap your minds around that? I don't know if it's just me, but 300, and this isn't like a vintage, like 40-year-old, 30-year-old action figure.
Yeah,
this is something from
like 2008 or 7,
2009
or 2009.
This
guys.
is not even. Was it?
It's like what, like 7 years old?
Holy crap! And for 4 inches of plastic, 300 for loose each.
Yeah.
Wrap your freaking minds around it. And it goes for that much because there's actually people want to pay that much.
Yeah.
You must. Do you? Yeah. Okay, so if any of you are that type of person that has that kind of money, or even if you don't have that kind of money, but you're the kind of person who are willing to shell out, what is it? Is it because you love the character that much and it's like probably the only figure ever made? Or is it like you have to have every figure? Are you a completist? Like what compels someone to spend $300 on it?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever spent $300 on a figure?
I personally have. I have spent $300 on the figure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Okay. So for any of you guys who have followed SMU Toys for quite a bit of time or are familiar with me, you guys probably might remember Street Fighter Soda and how they were discontinued for a while. There was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of Shin Akuma and Evil Ryu. Those don't really pop up on eBay too frequently, especially with the volume and demand of Street Fighter.
Was it because there was so few that
there was 250 made for the con
that's
of
small
each
number.
Yeah, and by the time it took me from the moment I started collecting Street Fighter Soda was back in like 2008.
Okay,
they were already discontinued. I believe they were already discontinued, and they were moving on to the Revolutions line.
Yeah.
And that's with the bigger boxes, not the clamshell packagings. And it wasn't till 2006 that... No, 2016, excuse me. 2016 where I was finally able to purchase an Evil Ryu, and Shin Akuma in package. $250 worldwide for the con, and I did pay $300 each for those. Yeah, so...
But, okay, I guess it's kind of... in my head, I'm like, well, because those were that rare.
Yeah.
And I guess to somebody else, that's these. But then, I mean, look at the production number.
Yeah.
As hard to find as these might be, there was a lot more than 250 of these made.
And they were con exclusives.
Yeah.
They were con As to these, I don't think this was a con exclusive.
Yeah. This one was an entertainment.
Retail.
This was an Entertainment Earth exclusive, but this... Yeah, that wasn't... This wasn't hard to get, I think, at the time. I mean, you can correct me. Yeah, you can correct me if you think I'm wrong. I'm never wrong now. Anyway, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
the fact that those go for $300 each. Holy.
And I'm not one to really drop that kind of money on plastic.
I mean, I know you and I know you don't blow money.
But I mean, those were two pieces for a collection that I was really passionate about, and I'm not a completionist, but those were two key characters that were must-haves for me. And for the price, I felt it was an okay investment. I mean, I'm not in it to resell them. Those are pieces I'm going to keep in my collection. Yeah.
How much are they worth now?
I honestly...
And think how many other figures you get. Honestly,
it's funny because after I got those two pieces, like, I picked up every single Street Fighter Soda figure that I need. Okay. I think I'm maybe only missing 2 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that were... color variants.
Okay.
One of them was an E-Honda and a Dalsim, and the other one was an Armika and Zangief. And I believe I'm missing a Battle Cry Goken. But aside from that, I have every single Player 1 release of every character, and all the Revolutions ones, and all of the bigger boxes ones. I forget their names, but I never really tried to be a completionist and try to get every single... color, but I mainly focused on the Player 1s.
That's cool that you love the line that much, but you also were so crazy that you had to have
No. It was a little bit too much money. It was a little bit too much money, especially after getting those $300 pieces. I completely stopped, and the line was, for me, it was finished. I crossed it off my checklist. I was like, I'm done with this line. So I haven't kept up with the prices. I have no idea if they're going for any ridiculous amount.
So what if you found out that those what you paid $300 for like sell for $600 each now?
If they
would make you consider
if they would probably be going for like $1,000, it would be a no-brainer.
$1,000 each, or both of them for
$1,000 each. It would be a no-brainer for me. If they were to...
Even I would be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why would you not sell that shit, you know?
It would definitely feed into any of my current collections right now. But even if they were to shoot up at 600...
All the Marvel Legends you could buy with $1,000 freaking bucks?
That new Apocalypse wave,
holy
crap.
Yeah.
That is one.
What do you guys think about that? Like, for you Marvel Legends fans that bless you.
Bless you.
Wait, that's a good girl. You need something? Okay, come here. But you have to say hi to the camera again if you're going to come here and bother us while we're recording. You want me to put this on for you? Okay.
But I'm trying to press this.
There, see? Okay. She has her Snoopy toy that she got from McDonald's earlier. And right now she wants to dress up as a... Unicorn butterfly. Unicorn butterfly. Wait, you have to say hi if you're gonna come here.
I think you got the wings on backwards.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go play. Yeah, I told Carlos when we were starting this, I was like, usually when I sit here and do this vlog, whatever you want to call it, and talk with you guys, if I get interrupted, I actually will stop recording. And I'll restart it, whether I'm recording like this or even if I'm shooting my hauls, which, you know, sometimes it'll be like, you know, my kiddo bothering me or my wife's calling me or something. I will stop it and I'll wait till I can do it again. But I was like, all right, because you're here, like, dude, whatever happens, we'll just go with it. If summer comes in,
they'll roll with the punches.
We'll just go with it, you know. You know, and I don't edit these, you guys. If you guys been following me enough or long enough, you guys remember I used to edit all the videos. I'm like, that's a waste of time. Anybody? No, I'm not gonna talk shit about you. But, yeah. So anyway,
I used to be one of those that would sit down vigorously try to edit everything, but towards the end, I was like, I could care less. I'm just having fun with my videos. Exactly. I'm just gonna put them out there.
Exactly. I mean, and you know what? If anybody, why's your phone? How are you?
Oh,
we're recording, man. Why would you have your ringer on?
I'm just a popular guy outside of YouTube.
This dude is all day, man. Since we've been hanging out, people are calling him, and, you know.
It's the bitches.
It's the bitches.
I wish.
You know,
I wish.
You know. Yeah, Jackie's not gonna be watching this. Right?
If she is, I'm just joking.
But yeah, you know, if you guys have been watching long enough, you know, you might have seen an evolution, or in a way, a de-evolution in my videos, because I used to do stuff that I used to put so much effort into looking all, especially my old reviews that I used to try real hard to make look all like pro and stuff like that, and all the shit I used to do. I'm like, you know what? After getting married and having a kid, it's like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
And even just as an adult, I mean, you're not married, but I mean, you live with your girlfriend.
I live with my girlfriend. You know, I got a
things.
9-to-5 day job, and
you don't have time for that. It's like, who has time for that?
Yeah.
You know?
Back when I was actually doing videos, you know, I was fortunate enough to, you know, be living with my parents. My actual job that I did have was just my money. I didn't have to really pay much for anything, so it would go to toys. My free time was recording and just enjoying toys, buying toys. Now as an adult, you know, things have changed. I own a house now. I have to take care of my girl.
He owns. They bought a house.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're renting. That's next level adulting right there. I mean, sure, you might not have a kid yet.
Yeah.
And you're practically married, even though you're not married. I mean, you've been with Jackie, but how long?
Yeah, I've been together with my girl like probably going on 11 years. Going on 11 years strong.
If any of you know what it's like to be in a serious relationship that long, you know you're practically married already. You're just not actually married.
Yeah, no actual ring, but you know, might as well say I'm married.
But you know what the kind of commitment and what kind of like time and how much of your life that takes, and it's like you just don't have time to waste on certain things. But we'll always have time for toys.
That's never gonna go away. No toys, no life.
No toys. See, dude, you guys heard it from him. So, dude. How did this feel? I thought it was
at first it was a trip, but you know, being behind the camera and saying hello to everyone, at least it'll be more of a trip for any of you guys who do remember me or anything. You know, I might not have the long hair I used to in my videos.
Oh yeah,
but yeah,
dude, this guy. If you guys remember the long hair, I was mad. Get this. So, do you remember how many years ago you chopped your hair off?
Since 2013. 2013 was when I actually cut my hair.
I was actually mad that this guy cut his hair. I don't know if any of you guys remember when he had his long hair and stuff, but to me, and I don't know how much, I know I've talked about it before, but you know, my dream since I was a kid was to be a filmmaker, and that was one of the reasons I started on YouTube, was to make films and stop motion stuff, and here we are, still not happening. But anyway, so being friends with this guy for so long, I actually realized, like, dude, you look like a fucking young Machete. Yeah. You guys know the movie Machete or Machete? I was like, you look, and I was like, it was my dream that someday I shoot a movie with this guy where he plays young Machete. I was like, dude, next time you come to San Diego, we're going down to TJ, we're filming, you know.
Yeah. And then, we were in the talks about that for the longest time. For the longest time, we would talk about that.
I had all kinds of cool ideas. It was going to be awesome. And now... it can't happen anymore.
It's all gone. Maybe with the wig, but it just won't feel the same.
Yeah,
it won't. You'll
be hilarious.
It'll be the production values.
Actually, that'll just add to the comedic value. Like, dude, a wig, really? I'll throw on a wig while I'm at it. How about that? You know. So anyway, dude, this was awesome. Thanks again.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
How'd you guys like it? Would you guys like to see him again?
Some toy runs, maybe some toy
I'm gonna do
reviews.
Comment down below.
Do it.
Click. Is your is your channel even still like?
My channel
it still exists.
It still exists, but it's not active at all. The last upload I had was maybe like 4 years ago.
Holy
but
crap.
my library of videos are still up there. It's just the channel hasn't seen any
I'll still put a link to his old inactive channel. But again, I always say, if you guys are on Instagram, it's also Badkarma103.
Yeah, my Instagram is Badkarma103, and I am active on there.
Very well,
not too active, but active enough.
Like I post daily because I'm not as crazy Instagram as some people, but I do. I kind of feel like I know it's gonna sound weird, and as much as I try to keep up with regular uploads here on YouTube, for me, I feel like my day's not complete if I haven't done a post. And for any of you who do follow me on Instagram, I know there's a few of you guys who you're also, the dudes who watch all my videos. Excuse me. I need some water. I got shit up here. But anyway, I don't know if any of you have noticed. There's a bit of a pattern. I never just post one random post. I always post in threes. Have you ever noticed that?
No, actually, I have not.
I always post. It could be sometimes minutes or even hours apart. Mm-hmm. But it's that weird OC in me, because you know how Instagram is a grid. If you look at a person's actual page, mm-hmm. So it's in blocks, and I say if I do a row of like toy photography pictures. Yeah. I want to keep it a row of 3 toy photography pictures and not bump it off.
I see.
So all my posts, I'm weird like that. It always comes in threes. Like a threesome.
And 3 is my favorite number.
Yeah, see? Because it's his birthday.
It's in my name.
Little trivia for those of you who do know Badkarma103. If you didn't know what the 103 stands for, it stands for 10 October and 3 October 3rd.
Yeah.
There you have it.
I'm actually a little surprised that he remembers.
Oh, I'll never
That was like
that.
One of the first things we ever talked about. It's
like, what the hell's your name?
Why the 103?
I'm always curious when people I've never. No, I can't say never. I was gonna say in all the history of being on the internet, I've never used numbers in one of my screen names, but I used to long before I took on SMU Toys. Like, my name in all, this goes way back, message boards was always Diesel Boy 177. And ironically enough, that's still my AOL. Who the hell still uses AOL? I still have an active AOL address as my main, but now I'm trying to use, I have several Gmail accounts for different things. So one for SMU Toys, one for just other things, and my personal one, which is just my full name. But my AOL account, I still get a bunch of stupid mail. But yeah, 177, and the 177 was because it was like an M. Yeah. In this old alphanumerics, like if you remember pagers and you had to spell stuff out with numbers and stuff. So I'm always curious when people have numbers in their name, like, oh, so what are the numbers mean? Like BC 4628.
I remember you, BC.
Yeah. A lot of you. Come on, BC. Come back to YouTube. Anyway, so there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again,
thanks.
Comment down below if you want to see this guy more, so I can get him. I say, hey, dude, they want to see you. You got to come over so we can shoot another video. Or better yet, you guys want to see him post videos on his channel. Why? If you could, because you posted some videos on Instagram, right?
I post very
it's so
few.
easy. You shoot on your camera and boom, it goes on Instagram. There's no red tape. You don't gotta do a title. You don't gotta put a description. It's all, Instagram, if you're not on Instagram, what the hell are you doing not on Instagram? These days, I feel like, because I only joined Instagram, I think 2 years ago or so.
Yeah, me too.
When I was on hiatus from YouTube, because I just had my kid, I really didn't have time to do videos. And then I discovered Instagram, because I was like, I still have that need to be sharing stuff online, and especially with toy people. And
active in some form of way.
Yeah. And I can't. Were you ever on message boards?
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
Never. But did you follow toy news sites? I asked you earlier, if you follow Toy Arc. What are some other popular toy news sites? What are Star Wars toy news sites?
off the top of my head, I don't remember. But
I know Rebel Scum.
There was a I forget if it was like more of a cosplay thing, but they would do a couple of Star Wars news feeds of toys was like the 501st Legion or something like that. Okay. But I might be like overthinking it, and my brain's like.
So bottom line, aside from social media like Facebook and Instagram, like, do you follow any like toy sites?
No, I do not. Anything that I ever do.
So Carlos was like, "Fuck toy sites," and you guys are a waste of time.
Yeah, I normally.
If you're not on Facebook, you're a waste of my time.
I usually get all my toy news from like feeds that pop up on my Instagram.
And that's the thing with Instagram. Like, usually you're gonna see stuff before it gets on the news site.
Yeah.
Like these sites, like I'm a big fan of the Toy Arc. That's like my go-to toy news site. And then there's a few more line-specific ones like Marvelous News. There's have you ever checked out Toy News International?
I've heard about it, but I've never actually like really checked it out.
For me, going back to the early 2000s, like I remember, I don't know if any of you remember or even know of Toy News International, and it's run by JC. I knew it even before it was Toy News. It was ADC, American Dream Comics. This is in the early 2000s, and I kind of I kind of was friends with JC and some of the other like the like moderators, and I actually became a moderator on that site.
Dang!
And that used to be my home on the internet was message boards. So that was like my biggest ones. But I know I was on like a ton of message boards. That was our social media.
Yeah.
Back in the day, because we didn't have sites like even Facebook. Because look, before Facebook, there was freaking MySpace.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah. And then even MySpace and then Facebook, they have like their groups. But you're in groups on Facebook.
Yeah,
right?
I am in a few groups on Facebook.
I think those are today's version of the message boards.
Yeah,
people prefer to be on those Facebook groups, which I had to get out of those. I was in a few, and even when I moved here in Vegas, I was like, oh, we got to look for some Vegas. I was like, man, I can't waste time on it because you wanna talk to people. You end up meeting all these cool collectors, and it's like you end up wanting to talk, and then you're like, I ain't got time for that. So I'm trying to make YouTube videos. I'm trying to post on Instagram. I ain't got time to sit there and chat with people.
Yeah.
You know?
It gets a little hectic from time to time. Maybe some of you guys might have the time for it, but I know I don't, and Mock doesn't either. So
ain't no daddy got time for that. You know. So anyway, all right. I've been trying to wrap this up for a while, but
like look, two handshakes ago.
Thanks again. We're probably gonna talk on camera for another 20 minutes, but as long as we don't pass 1 hour, because YouTube actually it won't post if it's over an hour. I remember, I think it was an unboxing from a package from Kyle the Geeky Brony. I actually went over an hour. And it wouldn't actually allow me to upload it.
Wow.
I was like, what the damn hell? So, I forget what I did. I don't know if I had to chop up the video. Yeah, I think I had to chop up the video or something like that. So, that was weird. So, you know. And I used to joke about it before. Like, who would ever record? We're almost at 40 minutes. Like, who the hell has time to record or even time to watch a 40-minute video? Like,
yeah.
So, if you're watching this long...
Thank you guys.
You rock. You know, I've said it before, but like, you know, if anyone still watches my videos, like, you know,
you guys are the real MVPs.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if that's gonna pick up, but my kiddo's downstairs. She's watching TV and she's singing. So anyway, oh man, anything else we can ramble about? You gotta know I love to ramble. Man, how's life, man?
Life's been good. Life's been good.
Here's to the other bros here in Vegas. Come on, you guys need to come over. We all need to get together. Okay, so I was asking you guys who were watching earlier. What did you guys think about this? Comment down below. Because this is actually, even though this is all kind of random, because he was just happened to be free today, you could come over. I've been wanting to get him to come over. Remember, I said it before.
For the
even
longest.
before I moved here, I was like, dude, now that I'm gonna be moving there, we can make videos together. We can, you know. And then look, it's over a year later, and we're just finally doing it. Even when you lived closer, we never got to do this.
It was still a task trying to coordinate our times.
We had that one
schedules.
time you came over with the pizzas and your Amazon packages. We shot a little video, but I've been wanting to do this with freaking Bad Karma for a while now. You know, so cool that it finally happened. And is this something you guys enjoyed? Because I've been wanting to see my other friends too, like anyone who's local or anyone who's not, like if Jobert, Butterball619, get your ass.
Shit, Jobert.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, if you don't watch any of my videos, you need to watch this one at 40 minutes. See what Carlos had to say about you. So Jobert, Butterball619.
Some fighting words, Jobert.
We've been trying to get him to move out here to Vegas as well. I'm trying to get all my friends from San Diego. Like, dude, how much you're... I don't know if I've ever explained this talking to you guys. I tell all my friends. So what we're paying in rent for this house in a nice neighborhood. This is a 3-bedroom house. I'd like to say it's a nice place in a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's not like fancy. It's not like, you know, thing. But for the exact same price we're paying rent for this, my wife and I were renting a small 2-bedroom apartment. Excuse me. I wish I brought us some water or some freaking drinks. Anyway, a small, barely 2-bedroom because the second bedroom was smaller than this. Like, to me, it was not sufficient as a bedroom. It worked as my office space, but to me, it wasn't big enough as a bedroom. But anyway, in the hood, I don't want to call it ghetto. It wasn't that bad. Like, you know, I wasn't going to get shot like walking outside my place, but it wasn't a great neighborhood by any stretch. And we were paying the exact same in San Diego. So screw that. You know, yeah, it's hot here in Vegas, but I love Vegas.
It's a nice place. You know? Aside from like the back and forth weather we get here, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Toy hunting, you know, we are limited just because.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I feel like there needs to be more toy stores in Vegas that there already are. But for you guys that are in the West Coast, possibly East Coast as well, I know for sure from California, you guys are very fortunate to have a lot of comic book shops. You guys have Frankensons. You guys got the cons.
But not even that. Just all our Walmarts and Targets.
Yeah.
Stuff. Oh, like endless. Like
everything hits there first before moving its way towards the center.
I rarely couldn't find what I wanted at retail. Mm-hmm. Like usually even the hard to find figures. Yeah, there were some things here and there that I never saw, but for the most part, eventually I'd find it. You know, here in Vegas, honestly, it sucks because there's just as many collectors, but we don't get stuff as much here. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. So, like, especially as a WWE collector, like, oh man, back in San Diego, I would find every figure I wanted. Here, the hard to find figures are really hard to find. Like, I've never seen an Alexa Bliss, for those who are WWE fans. The Elite Alexa Bliss, that's already like 2 or 3 or so series ago. Never saw her at retail. I don't know if she hit here and I just never found her. Yeah, I think the wave did hit here, but for whatever reason, never found her. So
the way things go here, if it does hit, it's either going to get scooped up that same day, or you'll have slim chances of finding it. And if you're not out there hunting daily, you know, most chances are you're not going to find it. So it's pretty tough hunting out here.
That's the key, is having, you know, again, I used to have a lot of time before I got married and had a kid. You guys know I was hitting stores every damn day. That's all I did was that makes me sound like a bum. Like that's all I did.
Me too. I used to literally live at Walmart. I would be there so often that literally the guys would tell me, "Hey, we didn't get this figure in," and I would sit there thinking, how does he know I'm looking for that? And then I'd think, oh yeah, because I'm here every single night at this time. So for you guys that still are able to do that, live it up, cherish it. Yeah. Because it doesn't last too long. And if it does, you're very fortunate.
So, all right. I've been stretching this thing as much as I could, but I guess, dude, it's getting late. You gotta get going.
Yeah.
And I should really put my kid to bed too. But again, I've said it. This is probably the 10th time I said it. Let me know. Let us know what you guys thought. Comment down below. And let us know, because if you'd like to see more of this dude, I'll tell him, like, dude, seriously, come over. You got a day off at least once a week, right?
Yeah. I'll do it for the YouTubes. I will do it for the YouTubes.
So even if he won't pick up his own channel, I'll bring him on over any damn time, any chance he gets. Yeah, and then keep an eye out for this. I'll throw it on eBay. Anyway, all right, dude.
Thanks.
This was awesome. I'm glad we got to do this. So again,
for sure.
As always, you want to say how you want to say your goodbyes?
Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys made it all the way to this very end of the video, we both greatly appreciate it. Thank you for listening to both of us ramble, and we always got mad love for you guys who are avid watchers of the videos, to comment and thumbs up. You guys make YouTube fun. Even though I'm not doing it anymore, it's fun for me to come over here and be part of a different channel and put out some content for you guys. So that's always enjoyable. And for me, thank you.